Feel the air on your skin, a little bit of the breeze, the warmth, the coolness.
Strong enough
the same breath
to
moves
bear
through
the
the trees,
burdens that
through the animals,
come, living
through
this
all
thing
beings.
called life.
You share this holy circulation of life. So
Wise enough to make the right decisions when
through the animals, through all beings. You share this
sometimes
holy
I
circulation
wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself. Will I have the health of mind and body to live a life of grace and holiness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its being. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place. We are the place where God shows up. I am the place. You are the place.
Take away my doubts, they only weigh me down. Hide all my don'ts and won'ts so they can't be found. Bottle up my fear and throw it into the sea. And if by chance one day it floats back to me, I'll just laugh out loud and say here and now, I do to a love that knows no reservation. I do to a will that knows no hesitation. I do to a choice with no expectation. No, no, I used to say don't, but now I do. I do.
Good morning. We are all congregating out there and just talking our little selves in a tizzy, and I love it. It's the weather, right? It's the weather that does this to us, gets us all spring energy. So, welcome to Unity Columbine Spiritual Center, where centered in God, we celebrate a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all. And as usual, we begin with music, so please stand for our first joy song.
Everybody, put your hands together.
You are. Yeah, you are open. You are open. You are open to receive the love in you and me. You are open. You are open. You are open to receive the love.
Okay, it's our time to welcome and bless the children. So if they can make their way up here, we will do just that. We'll hear a little bit about what they're going to do in Soul School, and then we will bless them out.
Good morning. Come on up, kids. You're all back there. Come on, come on, come on. Can you feel the energy? Can you feel this? Breathe it in. Feel the youth. Okay, so a few things. Come on up, Fergus. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, they keep coming. Keep on coming. All right. Hello, hello, hello. This morning, we're continuing on with our theme of possibilities. Particularly downstairs, we're going to focus on imagination. Because to think of possibilities, we need to use this power of our imagination. Like, what if my hands just turned into pizza? And I started to eat my pizza hands. Yeah? So we'll be doing lots of fun things downstairs. A couple other quick things I want to share next week. Be here. You guys remember Luca singing in November? He might be up on this stage singing again next Sunday at the 11 o'clock. Ryan and I are going to sing our first duet ever next week. And all these kiddos are singing the joy songs and the meditation song and the end song next week. So be here. Is there anything else? Featured family. All right.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
I'm Addie.
I'm Emma.
I'm 15.
And I'm 11.
And I won't tell you how old I am. You probably know my parents, Betsy and Mike Bomber. They are watching. So they introduced us to Unity several years ago, so we're grateful to be here. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. So, oh yes, and Sarah is the one that is helping teach in the middle school program. So any middle schoolers out there? Yes, and we are so grateful, so grateful. So, all right, I think you can bless us out.
All right, everyone, let's go ahead and stand up for our second joy song this morning. Join us in singing this one as we let the kiddos out. Let's stand together and sing this next joy song. Let's sing, I am here.
I am here. I am whole as I am. I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. And I'm as perfect as can be. I am here. I am whole as I am. Yeah, I am here. I am whole as I am.
I am safe.
I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. And I'm as perfect as can be. I am here. I am whole as I am.
I am here.
I am here. I am whole as I am. I am safe. I am loved as I am. I am grateful and I'm free. And I'm as perfect as can be. I am here. I am whole as I am.
One more time, I am here.
Yeah. I am here. I am whole as I am.
We're grateful for our musicians and singers today. Thank you, Marie and Ryan and Sydney. What a wonderful addition to our service. And now we bring ourselves into the quieter time of our service, where we will be led in prayer and meditation by our prayer chaplain, Helene Rose, after a bit of music.
I am
Thank you, Spirit, for this moment to drop into prayer. If it feels right for you, go ahead and close your eyes. Prayer is a remembrance that we are one with all that is. We take a deep breath and settle in to our bodies, feeling the breath moving through us as life. Life is breath, and breath is life. As we breathe deeply, we notice the inner light glowing. Each deep, slow breath allows this inner flame to burn even brighter. We can imagine the light within growing stronger. We see that everyone within our community, everyone on the earth, is shining brighter in each moment they choose to breathe with awareness. We hold the vision that our whole planet lights up. We hold the vision that healing is known everywhere. We affirm that this beautiful season that we are entering, this beautiful springtime season, allows for new life, new growth, new breath, new opportunities to embrace the gift that we are given to shine our light into the world. As we step forward into our days, upcoming days, we remember love is what we are. Love is always within and around us. We are expressions of love. And this love flows through our hearts and is received by everyone we meet. And may we remember all those in our prayer box, on our prayer list. We send a loving spark to all those we know who need to remember the oneness that we are all connected with and a part of. And thank you, Spirit, for this moment to be together with our breath in unity. And so it is. Take a few moments in the silence.
into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that those we meet and meet again in this lifetime can help our heart to change and grow. So much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now, whatever way our stories trend, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to make it clear, I'm filled with spirit and love and light and all I need.
and now I know that I am powerful.
And that's all that seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better, because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for
Thank you, Sydney, Ryan. Perfect song for today. So Mary was driving home from a business trip, and she had a long drive through northern Arizona, and it was kind of quiet, and she saw an elderly Navajo woman walking along the side of the road. So she decided that maybe that would help break up the monotony of the drive, so she pulled over and asked the woman if she wanted to have a ride. And so The woman nodded and got in her car, and Mary kept trying to make small talk with her, and the woman wasn't saying anything. The woman was just looking at everything very intently in the car. And Mary's like, well, this isn't going the way I thought. But the Navajo woman finally said she noticed a brown paper bag on the next to Mary by her seat, and she said, what bag for? And Mary said, oh, that's a bottle of wine. I got it for my husband. And the Navajo woman started nodding. She goes, good trade. I share that because I'm talking about Women's History Month, and women, many notable women and many women who aren't well known, had to make a good trade to follow their path. They maybe had to give up convention, they had to give up their reputation, they had to give up what normal women would do so that they could follow a certain path and make contributions to society that are profound. Look at Jane Goodall. I just watched a documentary on Friday about her final last words. Anybody see that? It's incredible. Of course, she gave up a normal life to go live in the jungle, to learn about animals. She was fascinated with animals. And she has taught us a lot during her lifetime about how to treat animals and how chimpanzees use tools and they have emotional connections and they're amazing creatures and we share so much of our DNA with them. But I loved at the end of the documentary, and if you haven't seen it, I suggest it's really good. At the end of it, the interviewer leaves, and she has some final words that she wants to share with viewers, and knowing that this will be not shown until after she dies, and she passed away in October 2025. And she says, don't give up hope. Follow your dreams, follow your path. What is yours to do is important. You have a contribution to make. You matter. And I want to say this to all of you, but especially to women who maybe don't feel that way, especially younger women who don't feel that way. You matter. Your life makes a difference. No matter what you're doing with it, follow your dreams and make a good trade. Whatever you need to give up to follow your dreams, it's worth it. Some of you may be looking at what I'm wearing today and going, what the hell is she wearing? Right? This is a Women's National History Month t-shirt. Green, white, and purple are the colors. And yes, if you're aghast that I'm wearing white jeans before Memorial Day, I chose to make a trade for fashion rules for freedom of expression. So, which we are all entitled to do, aren't we? Yes. Make a good trade. In the Gospel of, I forgot the first quote. Okay, I had a quote first. Let's go back to that. She's the founder. Molly Murphy is one of the co-founders of Women's History Week, it was a week which has now turned into a month. Women's history isn't just about what happened in the past. It's about what's empowering future generations to understand their worth and their place in shaping the world. Because we knew you. I love that song. Because I knew you. Because I know of you. Because women who have made a difference did what they did. Future generations can stand on their shoulders. Women now going up through their careers and following whatever is theirs to do have been inspired by these women who pioneered. What it means to be a woman is not what we were told centuries ago, even decades ago, that we have a lot more to contribute. We can make a good trade. And in the Gospel of Matthew, there's this scripture that Jesus says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant in search of fine pearls. On finding one pearl of great value, he went and sold all that he had and bought it. Now, usually when we talk about this scripture in unity, the pearl of great price, refers to a Christ consciousness. It refers to knowing who you are, knowing your divine essence, knowing that you are this incredible spiritual being. But we could also say that this pearl of great price is knowing your divine feminine. No matter what gender you are, knowing that you have within you this capacity to love, to be open, to be receptive. And isn't it a good trade to sell all you have to know that about yourself? It's important to know that about yourself and trade everything you have, give it all up, whatever it takes to remember who you are. Because only when we remember who we are can we really make a difference. Can we really feel the love and the joy and the peace and the abundance that is ours to have, to feel, to embody. The New Thought movement was really founded by women. Mary Baker Eddy was one of the first ones. She started Christian Science. She had her own ways of thinking of things, and one of her students, Emma Curtis Hopkins, left Mary Baker Eddy and started her own ministry. And she became what they call the teacher of teachers. She ordained a lot of ministers. Then there's Melinda Kramer, Nona Brooks, and her sister, whose name is escaping me right now, who started Divine Science. Nona Brooks was right here in Colorado, in Denver. Someone told me after first service there's a big cathedral, a big church there that used to be a Divine Science church. Divine Science has kind of died out. And then there's Unity. Myrtle Fillmore and her husband, Charles. We'll give him some credit. But Myrtle started it. Myrtle went to a presentation, and many of you have heard this story before, by E.B. Weeks, and she heard, I am a child of God, and therefore I do not inherit disease. And she focused on those words, and she meditated every day for 2 years and cured herself and got healed of tuberculosis. And it wasn't until after that Charles said, oh, maybe there's something to this. He had to see his wife get into it first. But then there's been other incredible women in the Unity movement. In the early days, I have a table here. Myrtle Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, obviously. H. Emily Cady was a holistic doctor in New York who wrote Lessons in Truth, which is one of our main textbooks in Unity. She never met the Fillmores. She wrote some articles, and the Fillmores saw her articles, and they asked her to write a book. Lessons in Truth. It's an amazing book. We probably have it in the bookstore, down in the lending library, I don't know, wherever. May Rowland, director of Silent Unity, from 1918 for 55 years was the director of Silent Unity and taught us and showed us how important spending time in the silence is, spending time in prayer. Instrumental in this. And then Imelda Shanklin, who wrote Who Are You?, editor-in-chief of Unity Publications, had a say in the types of publications and the books that were published and the articles that were published for Unity for 20 years. And these women are incredible pioneers who made Unity what it is today. They started this whole thing. It's incredible that so many women in a ministry, which was typically patriarchal, that they made such contributions to the New Thought movement. I'm humbled to be a Unity minister standing on their shoulders, and I'm inspired by them. It's incredible what they accomplished in a time when they had to trade in what was normal for them, at their time. During their time, what was normal for them was not that. Even New Thought was considered kind of out there. But what they did, amazing, amazing. And here we are, years later, still without an equal rights amendment. Women having the vote for only 106 years, less than 106 years. What? Women have contributions to make, and we're not embracing our wholeness unless we take in all of us. And I'm not, for the men in the room, I do not put the men down. We just want to be equal to. And there are many women who have shown us the way, many women that have made contributions, and many of them, I'm going to share some stories of a few of them, who you may not have heard of because their contributions were minimized until much later. The first is Rosalind Franklin. She was a scientist, amazing scientist. She, through a series of experiments, had a bunch of images. She found the origin of life through the molecule. And she had a photo that's called photo number 51 that showed this origin of life. She's the one that came up with the double helix of DNA. A couple of male scientists took her photo without her permission and wrote up, or however they go about it, about DNA, about how DNA is structured, and received the Nobel Prize. She didn't get any recognition for that, for her work, until years and years later. She actually died at 37 of ovarian cancer. The next person is, you may know her if you see the picture, Hedy Lamarr. Some of you might know her. She's before World War II, she was considered the most beautiful woman in the world. She's an actress. But behind that beautiful face, it was a brilliant mind that most people don't know about. See, during World War II, she came up with a technology called frequency jumping, which prevented the enemy from controlling torpedoes. Now, the army or the military during that time, during World War II, dismissed it as not important. But years later, they realized that technology was brilliant. It is the same technology that helped us have Wi-Fi and GPS and Bluetooth. And yet, she's remembered for her face as being an actress. A brilliant mind. The next person is, I had a cheat sheet first service. I took it away. Irina Sandlin, thank you, Irina Sandlin. Irina Sandlin lived in Warsaw during World War II. When the Nazis were gathering all the Jewish people and putting them in the Jewish ghetto, she fought with the resistance to save children. And she smuggled them out through ambulances, through sewer systems, through toolboxes. She found safe homes for them in families and convents. But she took it a step further. She wrote down every child's real name and put them in glass jars and buried them in Warsaw so that hopefully when the war was over, they'd be able to find their families. She saved over 2,500 kids. The Nazis captured her, and they tortured her, but she refused to tell them anything. She wasn't well known during those times, but what incredible contribution she made to saving so many lives. And the next woman is Jane Addams. Jane had a house in Chicago called Hull House, and it was a place where immigrants and people who were struggling with poverty could stay. They were treated with dignity and care. They were fed. They were given education. They were trained to find jobs, to help themselves out of poverty. She was a social worker, and her work ended up being the groundwork for what social work we have in our country now. She won the Nobel Prize, first American to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Then I don't have a picture of the next one is Julia of Norwich. There's no picture of her because she was in the 13th century. She was in Anchorage. I'm not saying that right. It doesn't sound right. She lived in a small little cell connected to the church. And when you go into the cell, the doors are closed and you are never to leave that cell. She was in Norwich, England, which was going through the plague at the time. And so she was in isolation. She gave a lot of advice, spiritual advice to people. She's a mystic. She wrote the first book in English that we have by a woman, called The Revelations of the Divine. And in that book, she says this, you probably have heard this: all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Now, we may not think all things are well right now, but she believed it. She saw it. That if we're not seeing that all is well, we're not stepping back far enough, we're not getting a big enough picture. That everything is unfolding perfectly. Yeah, take a breath. Everything is unfolding perfectly for our highest good. We can hold that. Not easy sometimes, especially now. But these women made such contributions, they had a good trade. They traded their supposed to life for a life of following their own guidance, following their path, following what was theirs to do. And we can be inspired by them, and we can celebrate them, and we can honor them. And we can allow ourselves to see what they did and continue the work, to keep doing it, including all of us. Inclusivity, that's what this says down here. You can't read. Inspire inclusion. Inspire inclusion. So I want to do an exercise. You all got a ribbon, right? A little piece of yarn. Not ribbon, yarn. Did everybody get a piece of yarn? Is there anybody that doesn't have a piece of yarn? Raise your hand. Our greeters will come with some yarn. They're green, white, and purple. Okay. There's some more up here, yeah. They stick together, so, it takes a little time. Okay. Okay. Everybody got one now? Okay. It's not that complicated. Okay. Okay, I want you to hold your ribbon. Hold it in your hand. Think about a woman in your life or someone in the past or any woman that you want to honor, that you want to celebrate, whom you've been inspired by, someone who maybe saw the good in you, someone who maybe encouraged you to be who you are, to follow your own path, someone who nurtured you, someone who loved you just the way you are. Hold that person in your thoughts. Honor that person. Celebrate her. She possibly had to make a trade, a good trade, to be who she is. Okay, you can open your eyes. What we're going to do is I would like you to, whoever is next to you, tie your strings together, end to end. And you might have people on both sides of you. You don't have to say anything, you just tie it. Keep going until your whole row is one long string. Okay. Okay. So, and then what we're going to do, I don't know how we're going to figure this out, but I want the rows to tie, like if we start with Anne and then tie the end to, so there's no string left, that they're all connected. So somebody that's smart can figure this out. They need to be all one string. Maybe this was too complicated for a Sunday morning, I don't know. Yeah. Keep going. Huh? Okay. Okay, while they're tying it, I want you to consider okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. I thought it was kind of cool. Okay. I'd like you to consider that every time there's a knot connecting the strings, that was two strengths coming together, making them one. That was two people coming together, making them one. Two souls making a connection point. We do this in our lives. We make connection points. But we're all one. We're all inclusive. We all belong. We are all part of the one string, which we'll demonstrate maybe if we can. This may go on for a little while, so we'll just keep going. So I just want you to consider that Women's History Month, We all belong. We all have something to contribute. Nobody gets left behind. All the ends get tied to another. That there you go, see, she's tying, nobody gets left behind. We're all one circle. We're inclusive. So during the rest, not much left of March, but during the rest of March, consider the women in your life. Consider what they have done, how they have inspired you, what they have contributed to your life. We did it. Yay. Almost. One more lot. Yeah. Consider their contributions. Consider what they gave up, what trade they had to make to be who they are. Because it matters. Each of us matters. Each of us is one of these strings. Each of us is important. And so I invite you to think about this week as we continue through March, about the women in your life. And maybe tell somebody. Tell them. Tell who, if they're still in your life, if you're able, let them know that they matter. Make a good trade. Whatever it takes for you to have to let go of, whatever you need to release to say the words, make a good trade. Namaste.
We come with beautiful secrets. We come with purposes written on our hearts, written on our souls. We come to every new morning with possibilities only we can hold, that only we can hold. Redemption comes in strange places, small spaces, calling out the best of who we are. And I want to add to the beauty, to tell a better story. Oh, shine with the light that's burning up inside. Whoa, whoa.
It comes in small inspirations. It brings redemption to life and work, to our lives and our work. It comes in loving community. It comes in helping a soul find its worth, a soul find its worth. Redemption comes in strange places, small spaces, calling out the best of who we are. And I want to add to the beauty, to tell a better story. Oh, shine with the light that's burning up inside. Oh, 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 and this is grace, an invitation to be beautiful. And this is a
redemption comes in strange places and small spaces. It's calling out our best.
and I want to add to the beauty. Oh, I want to shine with the light that's burning up inside. I want to add
Thank you for the inspiring music. We're so blessed to have them here with us, Ryan and Sydney. And we're also blessed to have each of you here, sitting here today, bringing your energy. And together we say our purpose statement to remind ourselves why we're even here on a Sunday morning. So we commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And thank you for the impact you make by being here. And this is also the time that we invite you to create a financial impact so that Columbine can continue doing what we do. And it's a way for you to demonstrate the value that you find here. So whatever the gifts that you receive here, then that's a way for you to show the whole community that you value it. So we always want to bless the offering before we take it. And also included in that are the offerings that come to us through other means besides in the sanctuary. But please say the offering blessing together with me. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And as the offering bags make their way through the sanctuary, we want to turn and give a wave to our production team. Thank you so much. And to the online viewers. The production team makes that possible for us. We're very grateful for that. And if you're here for the first time or for the first time in a long time, welcome. And we invite you to make the little trek over to Foss Hall after the service so that you can get to know people in the community a little bit better and have a little something to nibble on or drink. So if you don't know the way to Foss Hall, just follow the herd. So I have a lot to cover today, so I made notes because I like to talk, and so sometimes I go down the rabbit hole. Let me just stay focused here. So last Sunday, we had more than 70 people gather here for our Reimagining Columbine session. And for those of you who were here and or who completed the survey or sent emails, we are very, very grateful. Thank you for your participation. And what we did in that meeting was first we reviewed our 2022 strategic plan, and then we discussed how the many, many ways that we had fulfilled so many of the objectives, partially or completely, of that earlier strategic plan. And then we created, you'll see on the back walls and the side walls there, blessing walls, so that Reverend Sue invited us to take sticky notes and just jot down something that we received as a blessing here related to the 2022 strategic plan. Now, you don't need to know what those things were. Just any blessing that you received here at Columbine, we're going to continue adding to this. So sticky notes and pens are available near all of those blessing sheets. So please take a moment at the end of the service and add what you felt blessed by here at Columbine. They'll be up for another week or two. And then we went on to share ideas of how we want to move forward as a community by listing what's important for our future vibrancy. And this is we talked about not just surviving, but really thriving. And if you just look around here, you can see that this community is very much thriving. And how can we continue that? So we got into that as well. And your Columbine leadership is in the discernment process about, okay, from all this avalanche of information that came in, what are the next steps? What are the first steps? So that's ongoing, and we will keep you informed. And if you have other feedback, you can always reach out to me or to Reverend Sue or Rev Pedro. So that's the reimagining. And then we go on to the Belonging Project. And apparently there's been a little bit of confusion. The Belonging Project is hosting the First Friday. They've taken over hosting the First Friday events, but everybody is welcome. It's not only if you are a member of the sort of formal Belonging Project. So please join us on, excuse me, on April the 3rd, and is it the 3rd? Yes, in the evening. And after the potluck, the children will go downstairs, and then Rev Pedro will give about a 20-minute talk about the Enneagram. And he's going to focus on the gifts of each type that are laid out in the Enneagram. Then there will be a panel where each of the 9 types are represented by an individual. Questions will be asked, and we'll be able to observe the differences in responses from the different types, which should be fascinating. And then there will be a little bit to wrap up. Rev Pedro and Annalisa Lemming will conduct a brief community conversation about it. So whether you're brand new to the Enneagram or you consider yourself somewhat of an expert, please join us, and there will be something in it for you. And the reason that this is a focus for this particular First Friday is that it's a great tool to deepen our sense of community and our understanding of the differences that we have and how that enriches our community. So please join us. Carrie will have a laptop in Foss Hall for if you need help signing up for that. Okay, Easter. Choir is today. Choir rehearsal. So if you're in the choir, dash over, get something to drink and nibble on, and come right back. And then also we have Holy Thursday is a really moving contemplative service, and it is the only time of the year that we do communion in unity. So please join us for that, and then we will enjoy that together in a very calm, quiet moment before the Easter celebration. And then on Easter, we have our regular service times, 9 and 11. And if you have young ones in your life, after the 11 a.m. service, be prepared for the stampede, because we'll have the egg hunt afterwards, the egg extravaganza. So just move out of the way. And then the final thing, we have a quick little video that Raven put together about our solstice on the farm. So, as you saw, we're trying something new. Teresa Schuler, our next door neighbor, has graciously offered us to use her farm free of charge for a special event, and this is what we're putting together. And as my mom used to say, many hands make light work, so let's bring a lot of hands together to this. It's a community-wide event right next door, and we're seeking help to create it, including setting up children's activities, brainstorming them. There's still room on the planning committee for people who like to do that sort of thing. And it will be a time for us to gather and to dance and to play together and to celebrate and just really to spend time together in a different environment where we can connect in different ways. So we will succeed with lots of hands-on help. The several things I want to mention right away is that the volunteer roles, so we'll get more information to you about that. And then hosting a dinner. So we're looking for people who are willing to host a soulful summer supper at your home, and then other people will bid on that and come to your home for that. And we have lots of theme ideas if you feel like, I'd like to do it, but I don't know where to start. And then a family-friendly silent auction. So if we are definitely seeking donations to that, if there's something that you would feel like, oh, this would be a good thing for me to either donate or to seek out from business that I frequent a lot or things like that. And we're just trying to really keep it family-focused and moderately priced. So keep that in mind as you're going about your weekly activities. And then we will give you more information as we go along. So, got through it. Okay, so who is our ambassador for today? Oh, Pat Jernay is here as our ambassador. She'll be available, and Carrie and I will also be available. And our prayer chaplains, Deb and Sue, thank you so much for being here. And the children are going to come back up right now and sing with us. Please come on up. They're so sedate.
May the pool of love we have gathered here spread its wings and fly far and near from the depths of our hearts to the farthest star. May our love bless everyone. May the pool of love we have gathered here spread its wings and fly far and near from the depths of our hearts to the farthest star. May our love bless everyone. May our love bless everyone.
The light of God surrounds us.